The other day I didn't plan anything for dinner, so as I was staring into my cabinet and my cabinet was staring back, a can of chickpeas and a can of coconut milk jumped out at me. So I said, okay, I'll do something with you. Dinner that night ended up turning out really well, so I am here to recreate it because it was really easy and I really liked it. First off, rinse off the chickpeas. You want to rinse it until all the bubbles are gone. So we want these chickpeas to not really be chickpea, but function more like a grain. So we're gonna mash them with a fork. Now, it doesn't have to be very thorough, but just enough to where you don't feel like you're being overthrown by chickpeas. You are the one overthrowing the chickpeas. So what time is it that I started this? 6:05? Okay, let's say I started at 6:05. Let's see how long this takes until I have a meal. Good enough, squished enough. Can of coconut milk. Pour the can in. Clean up as you go. And turn your stove, let's do a 5. So before I put in the veggies, I actually want to put in the seasoning. That way it just mixes really easily into the liquid and chickpeas. Little spice tour here. We have cumin. I just keep refilling the jars. It's way cheaper that way. Turmeric, coriander, nutmeg, cinnamon, chili powder, salt and pepper. All of my curry spice knowledge is from Cooking with Chetna. This is just what I'm throwing together from all the things I've learned from her channel. She does curry and authentic food, unlike this. I like to do a good half and half on cumin and turmeric. I love cumin. Cumin is very good. Turmeric. I don't actually like the taste of turmeric that much, but I don't like my food if it's just brown, and turmeric makes it that bright, happy yellow color. That's why I use turmeric. It's also really good for you. It's like super anti-inflammatory and stuff like that. Adding it to cooking and spilling it everywhere is good for you. Coriander, it's a little more floral than it is earthy. I really enjoy how coriander tastes. I put about half as much coriander as I do the turmeric. All right, that smells like it's enough. A tiny bit of nutmeg. Nutmeg brings you back down to that earthy flavor, and same with cinnamon. I could just smell spices all day. Chili powder. I am a wimp and I got the mildest chili powder that my bulk section in the store had to offer. Next, I would love to just load up on pepper. Salt is the one thing I measure because I want there to be enough of it. Just kind of do a heaping half a teaspoon for this. Can you see? Can you see the color turn? Let's make it yellow. And you can kind of tell how good it's gonna taste by the color. So right now, this is looking really light. It's not a very deep yellow tan color. So we're gonna add more spice to it. More cumin, more turmeric. You wanna keep the yellow in there. Yellow is what looks good in a coconut curry. All right. That looks a little more yummy. Next, this is literally the easiest thing. Frozen vegetables, woo! California blend, cauliflower, broccoli, carrot, perfect. What makes frozen vegetables taste less frozen is actually rinsing all the ice particles off them. So that's what I always do. Throw in your veggies. Ooh, it smells really good already. This is already looking really good. And just let that simmer until it's the consistency you want. So I'm gonna leave it alone for probably about 10 minutes. I actually used to never buy frozen veggies. For some reason, I had the misconception that they had like no nutritional value because they were frozen. So I was always just kind of stuck in this rut of buying fresh vegetables and fruits and then having them go bad on me by the end of the week. But frozen vegetables actually have a very similar nutritional value to fresh vegetables because they're flash frozen, so the vitamins just stay in there frozen. Yeah, that made my life a lot easier. Anyways, we will check back and see how this is doing. And look at the time. We have spent 16 minutes on this. One of my favorite things that I like about meals that you just kind of let sit and do their thing is while you're doing other things while you're waiting for it, you feel double productive because 2 things are happening at once. In all honesty, I forgot I had this on the stove. I have the hiccups, and I hate the hiccups. He hates them too. They hurt. It smells wonderful. You wanna see? Take a little peek. Let's give it a taste test here soon. All right, are you ready for this? Probably gonna be super hot. That's a very good, very quick meal. Here is how it turned out. I usually like it a little bit thicker, so I think I'm gonna leave it on the hot stove for a little bit longer. Healthy, vegan, curry. I love it. And so does he. He loves it. Peace out.